Howdy y'all, I am Ice Gold, and today I'm going to be covering the side activity that I think is actually pretty useful. I say but it's one of the many side activities that I think is very useful. It's a good way to get gold early game, like if you don't have a max and this is like your first wizard, you can do this and get a lot of gold real quick. And then, you know, there's also, you can fish up cool wand stitches. And I've got a video from way back about that, and there's just some real cool things that you can do with it. So that side activity is fishing. Now, fishing, you're gonna look at this guy and you're gonna be like, oh well, surely fishing can't be that fun. It surely isn't that worthwhile, but it can be very important. If you're trying to get the Darkmoor decks, for example, you need to know how to fish. So I'm going to be going through all of the fishing quests in this video today. There are a bunch, but I'm going to be going over the relevant ones that will get you all the way to the buoy chest spell. That's in Azteca, so it's going to be a while. But let's start by talking to Lucky Hookline.
Hello, Wizard. I'm Lucky Hookline, famous fisher and Pisces collector. You might have heard about the 60-inch whopper I caught.
I didn't, but thanks for telling me.
No? Well, let me tell you, fishing is a terrific hobby, and you won't find a more relaxing pastime, If you like, I can teach you how to cast for fish. Magically, of course. Then you can catch your own whoppers. First off, you gotta be in an area of the spiral populated with fish. You'll know you are when the fishing icon appears. Clicking the fishing icon button displays your fishing spells. Fishing is a magical activity in the spiral, you know. Your fishing spells consist of fish catching spells and fishing utility spells. Click on a fish catching spell to cast a magical lure. You want it to land in front of a fish so they notice it. If you don't like where your lure lands, click the cancel spell button to quickly recast the spell. When the magical lure flashes, that means a fish has noticed it and is coming closer to take a nibble. As it nibbles, the lure will rise and fall a bit. The trick is to wait until the lure completely sinks below the water. Then you reel him in. Timing is crucial, so be sure to hit the spacebar quickly to invoke the fish catching spell properly. And so are your spells. Every fish has a magical school type, and fish are more attracted to lures from their same school. When you use a lure correctly, your magic will snare the fish and float it back to you, alright? You'll see the name and size of every fish you catch. Small fries are the tiniest ones, while whoppers are the biggest. Fish are stored in your fish basket. The Angler's Tome has a record of all the fish you ever caught. Click on it to open it. The Angler's Tome will tell you how many of each type you've caught, along with the smallest and largest sizes. Another important tip to know is that every fish you come across responds only to your presence, no matter what. So don't worry about competition, or that other wizards will scare away the fish. You're the only one who can do that. Now that I've explained the basics of our magical fishing, let me give you the Lesser Frost Lure. It's a good basic lure spell. Go to the water behind old Zeke over there and use the Lesser Frost Lure to catch a frost decoy and an ice cuda.
So how about that? We got the Novice Angler Badge, and since it's zero energy fishing right now, that was the main inspiration behind this video. So let's get started. So like you said, cast, and then once the fish gets close, okay, for non-sentinel fish, you'll hit the bobber a few times. Okay, there we go. So once it shows you the invoke spell type deal, that's when you need to hit your spacebar just instantly, like right as it goes below the water, and there you go. You got one fish. Now I do need to. Okay, I got a lot of XP for that, but I do need to catch an ice cuda. So could this be an ice cuda? Let's find out. Yes, it is. Let's go. And I'm now level 2 fisher, so how about that? Got quite a bit of XP in it too, so that's pretty neat.
Look at the sizes of the frost decoy and ice cuda you caught. I reckon that must have taken a bit out of you. As you may have noticed, fishing costs energy. Never fear, your energy will replenish over time. But we need to get on with your next fishing lesson. So here, have this energy elixir so we can get started.
I wish it would just put that in my backpack instead of just automatically using it, but oh well, right team?
You ready for your next fishing lesson now? Yeah, sounds like someone's hooked on fishing. Let's get started. You're a bright kid, so I'm sure you noticed that the lesser frost lure I gave you is an ice school spell. And you probably also noticed that the frost decoy and the ice cuda are both ice school fish. Ice fish like ice lures. You can catch non-ice fish with your lesser ice lure, but you'll have a better chance if you buy the other school lures. I have lures for each school I can sell you. They're not required, but they will help you with your next objective. Catch one shark spear, a mechanical armor head, a catfish, a garfish, a fish sandwich, a mainstream decoy, and bonefish. Yeah, because I'm nice, I'm not gonna tell you to catch 7 fish and just wish you luck. I'm gonna give you luck.
Okay. Well, how about that? We have 7 fish to catch then. What can I... Okay, I can get... Okay, chillax, right? So, this is when the wiki becomes your absolute best friend. Alright, like, I'm not saying that lightly. This, like, you need to use the wiki for this because, like he just said, there are 7 school-specific lures, and, you know, you gotta buy them from here, you know. You probably gotta get all of these, and how about that? So just train up all of these, the lesser lures, that type of deal, and reveal fish and reveal fish school. Those are kind of useful, so that's how it is. So the wiki tells me that the catfish is a fire school fish. So if I just hit reveal fish school right here, I can see that there are some fire fish over here. So what have we got? I got a chest from that. Okay, well there we go. That's our first out of these 7 fish. So there's the catfish. Very fitting, considering the game we're playing. Now the next one up is a mainstream decoy, and I know from experience that this one is a balanced school fish. So we've got a bunch of them over here. So we can just cast our lesser harmony lure, and probably just get this one on the first try, right? Yep. Wasn't that hard. Mainstream decoy right there. Now you don't need to be Einstein to know that the bonefish is definitely a death school fish. So if I can hit this up, this one right here is probably a bonefish if I had to take a guess. Okay, so I did actually get in there. Be nice and fast for me? Hell yeah. Got me a bonefish. Let's go. Now, the wiki's been telling me that the shark spear is an ice fish, so it looks like we've got a good few here. Okay, first try on that one. Got level 3 fishing as well from that, so that's pretty neat. Apprentice angler. Love to see it. So these last 3 are going to be on Cyclops Lane, and we're looking for a fire, a myth, and a storm one. And it looks like we have... or an ice, a myth, and a storm one. So we have the storm one here. Alright, nice and quick. Got us a mechanical armor head off of that. Love to see it. Now the garfish is an ice fish, so yeah, that's what this one is. So let's see if this is a garfish here. That would definitely make this much easier. Can you actually like go towards it? And we got ourselves a garfish. So these early quests are not too hard, as you can tell. I've been getting them like first try, except for the catfish, where I just got like a random chest, but you love to see that. Anyway, somebody get sirens over here? What's going on? 52 death looking for sirens. That's crazy. Okay, so the last one that we need is a myth fish. And it looks like we've got a couple here. We've got a few, actually. So let's take the lesser fable lure and send it out. And then, yeah, the fish sandwich. Y'all might like the look of this one. Okay, can you actually, like, bite, please? Alright, can we get it first try? Yes, we can. Fish sandwich. Looks all goofy in it, so. Alrighty then. So, let's go back to Lucky Hook Line and turn in the quest. We're already rank 3 fishing off of this, so that's pretty neat. Alright, what we got?
Yeah, hello again, young wizard. How was your fishing trip? Did you manage to catch them all? You did? Good on you. You catch on quick, kid. I hereby declare you a right proper angler now.
Gas.
You know, Wizard, as fond as I am of fishing here in Wizard City, there's hardly a better place to fish than Grizzleheim. My old fishing buddy, Harik Silverscale, knows all the best fishing holes in Grizzleheim. You should drop him a line.
Okay, so I looked back, and apparently this guy's not who I thought he was, so let's take the quest. So this is going to take us out to Grizzleheim, so let's head over there.
Hail, Outlander! Have you come to witness first paw the bounty of Grizzleheim's waters? Is it fishing spells you seek? Speak quickly, for I am busy stalking a troll trout. Lucky Hook Line sent you say? Why did you not say such previously? Any fishing buddy of Lucky Hook Line's is also a fishing buddy of Harik Silverscale. Perhaps then a friendly challenge betwixt fishing buddies is in order now, yes? Great! If you muster the skills to catch a tadpole and a barracuda, I will give you a slow fish utility spell. Deal? These fish are rare and found only in Grizzleheim. So if you require new fishing spells, I have several for sale.
So a tadpole and a barracuda. Okay, so I actually figured out that this quest is actually not important at all whatsoever. This will take you to Ryoshi in Mushu. This quest line will take you to him, but the spell that he gives you, in the grand scheme of things, is not too great, but it does let you winnow rank 2 fish, so it can be decent if you're going for a specific fish, but that is sort of a side venture, I suppose. I don't know why he sends you to Harik. I really couldn't tell you. When the second you turn in your first quest to Harik, he gives you this quest, Turn Up the Heat.
Hello, friend. Harik Silverscale tells me you about hooked Grizzleheim clean out of fish. Good on ya. If you'd like to step up your fishing game, I know a right hot spot, you could say. Dragonspyre. The fishing there is a bit different than what you're used to, but I know someone who will help you get your feet wet. My old fishing buddy, Yuri Smokesnare, knows everything there is to know about fishing in Dragonspyre. Look for him in the Athenaeum.
So, this is the main line, and this is what will take you to Azteca.
Yes, a friend of Lucky Hook Lines. He said I'd help you get started fishing in Dragonspyre, did he? Well, if Lucky sent you, he must think you can take the heat. If you're up for the challenge, I will help you. Any child with a lure can fish in water, but do you have what it takes to fish the roiling magma flows of Dragonspyre? Excellent! But first you'll want to get a feel for fishing in lava before diving in head first. Try catching a fire school of fish in the lava beside me. Notice that you can't wade in the lava like you would water. You can use utility fishing spells, like Charm Fish, to get the fish coming to you. Good luck!
Well, this has us after a fire school of fish. And, as you could probably guess, it is a fire fish. But the thing is, it is a rank 2 fish. So, what we're going to do is we are going to take a little venture elsewhere in Dragonspyre. I don't know why they put these spells that I'm about to show you on this particular trainer, and I don't know why they put them in the labyrinth, but that's where we're heading. But here we are at Timur Flamecaster. Now this guy, like I was saying, I don't know why he's all the way out here, but you can train all of these spells, these winnow spells. And these are really going to come into play later on down the line. So you can winnow all of the spells, or all of the schools of fish, rather, with the spells that you get from Timur Flamecaster. So now that we have our winnow schoolfish spell going on here, And there are, thankfully, some of these, but you want to scare away all the fish except for firefish. And it is Dragonspyre, so I don't expect this to really do much, but, yeah, just got rid of a good few of them. How about that? Now, I wish that I could train the rank 2 lures, but I have to be rank 5 for that, and I'm currently rank 3, so we're working towards it, but like Yuri said, it is much more annoying to fish in the lava of Dragonspyre. It's really a pain. I can't even see where this fish is at. Oh, landed that one though. Can you give it to me? Okay, he can give me Bristleback's Thunderblade, which I think actually looks pretty cool. Let me check this out. I stand corrected. That's getting fed to my pet. Please? Pretty please? Okay. We got we got 10 unique fish for that catch. That's pretty cool. So we got the Fire School of Fish right there. And we're also very close to rank 4 now, so let's go ahead and talk to you.
I see you are not smoldering. Thus I surmise you managed to not fall into lava. But did you catch a Fire School of Fish? You did? Forgive my surprise. Most outsiders wither under the heat of fishing Dragonspyre's lava flows. I underestimated you, Wizard. Though you've not yet matched wits with the Sentinels. You've a flair for fishing, I admit. But to set yourself apart from common anglers, you must learn how to deal with Sentinel fish. Sentinels protect the other fish by scaring away fish that are nibbling on lures, and they will even steal lures outright. Sentinels have unique silhouettes, and so are easy to identify, but separating them from the fish you're stalking takes skill. Now that I've taught you about Sentinels, let us see if you can hold a candle to the Dragonspyre anglers of old. Bring me a dragonfly fish, sweet yellow grunion, and a hard albacore. Once more, don't forget about your utility spells.
So I tried looking for the dragonfly fish, but there weren't any in the Athenium, and that's the only place where they spawn. So here we are in this whack location in the Plaza of Conquest, and we are after a deathfish. We are after the hard albacore. So we want to fishing utility spells, winnow death. Does look like we've lucked out over here. But I did figure out that these sentinel fish are ice just now when I revealed all the fish schools. So before you get banished sentinels, it is very hard to deal with them. So the best you can really hope for is to just like try and catch them, honestly. That gets them out of the pool. Okay, so this one we need to listen for just the audio cues, because sometimes you get these fish where you can't even see the bobber. Like right there, that's the audio cue. If it makes that sound, it means it's gone under. And I got the hard albacore just now, so you'll have to see that. Okay, so this is the part of the video where I realized that I am not finding either of these, sweet yellow grunions or dragonfly fish. But I know from the wiki page that they do spawn in these specific locations, so the problem is there is a spell called Summon Fish that can refuel the entire fishing hole that you're after. But to get it, I need to be rank 6. And I'm rank 4. So how about that? So what I like to do is I like to just go to like the top rated castles, top, I don't know, just top rated. Let's say that. And then let's go to the death house. And once we're here at the death house, we can just sort of make a beeline for any like water related location, like over here. This little pool. What we can do here is we can open the fishing tab, and then we can reveal the fish school. And then, okay, there's a lot of deathfish here, but there's also a stormfish. So, okay, I wish this flame wasn't here, but okay, right. And the thing that we're gonna, what? Okay, so I guess if you are like right here, it's like trampling them. I don't even know, man. So, for the time being, let us go ahead and try and catch some of these. They will be, you know, different fish, and the first time you catch a fish, as you've seen, it gives a lot of XP. The second time cuts it down by, I think, you get like 1%-ish of the XP that you got when you first caught it, so that's real fun. So to level up fast, what you need to do is you need to just catch as many different types of fish as you can. This, I think, is called a Godfather, just because, yeah, it's pretty funny. But I got 1,400 XP for that. So let's, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Godfathers involved here, but I do want to try to catch that storm one over there, if I can. Okay, I can't really get around, so that's real fun. Let's just go back to the headquarters. Okay, so we've got some myth and life ones here at this Botanical Gardens house. And can I get the myth one, please? I think I can. Oh! Oh, I didn't even realize that. And I got a whopper. How about that? So, occasionally, and I didn't even mean for this to happen, but you can find fish that you need for a quest in like the most unlikely of spots. I wouldn't even be surprised if this next one ended up being like a dragonfly fish, because the rest are life, and that one was a myth, so I already got that, you know, quest objective finished up. You don't have to go to, you know, Dragonspyre to catch a sweet yellow grunion, as you just saw, but this is why I keep saying check the wiki. It's like I came here to grind XP, right? Okay, I got a life Cuda there, but that still boosts my XP by quite a lot because it was the first life Cuda that I caught. So let's see if we can't find any other life fish in here. And at long last, we have reached level 6 fishing. That took probably an hour, but it was worth it because now we can go get summon fish, and that is going to be what we do for pretty much the rest of the video. There are houses that I would recommend going to, like the Arrow Village. I got a lot of XP from the Arrow Village. I got a lot of XP from the Massive Fantasy Palace. So basically, just go to the houses on housing tours, and all you really need to do is just go to or just visit a castle, and that's just how you do it. that is just how you do it. Make sure you like use your utility spells, like, okay, got the fishing thing come up like this. Okay, so make sure you use Reveal Fish School a lot. You can spam this, and then just go for all of the different colored fish in the area. That is what I would recommend. So once you get to rank 6, Frode will give you Summon Fish, which is really good. Charm Fish is even better, and Fish Lullaby is also kind of neat. So you have that. So let's go get that dragonfly fish at long last. I went on this whole venture to get rank 6 just so I can get this fish, because I can't continue until I get it. So that took forever, but now what I can do is I can first obviously get the lava lily, of course, but then you want to winnow the life fish, and it says no fish affected. So ooh, or this is a life fish here. So dealing with the sentinels is just like a pain in the neck. I'm gonna try and catch them all just real fast, just to get them out of the way. Dude, I'm crying. Just for it to be a fire school of fish. That's insane. That one way over there is a life fish though. So we can use charm fish, if I ever could, and we can bring them all to me. That will summon the sentinels, so I'm probably gonna have to catch those too. Oh my god, at long last, we got the dragonfly fish. Oh my. That took forever. I never want to do that again.
Back faster than I had expected.
Oh, really?
Do not feel shame. You're not the first to be burned by the mighty sentinels. Wait, your fish basket, is that... and you caught them all! Well done! I am impressed!
Yeah, I hope you are. It only took me an hour-long venture to grind my fishing all the way to rank 6.
Of course, a Dragonspyre angler would have done it in half the time, but still not bad.
Okay, dude.
Are you ready for another challenge? You've proven yourself capable of fishing with sentinels around. Now prove you've truly mastered them. Catch one.
Where's my fishing tab again? UITV, I think it is. Okay, just so we're clear. 1, 2, 3, 4 sentinels caught.
Bring me an armored red guard sentinel, and I'll let you in on one of the secrets the real Dragonspyre anglers know.
So what we want to do here is we want to charm them, and then we want to send out this frost lure, just so that way they can come straight for us and immediately take the frost lure, and then we can catch them. This is going to take not an hour. This is going to take significantly less time than the one that than the dragonfly fish, at least. So, and there we go. Second try, got it. So how about that? And he gives me a Banish Sentinel spell, so I'm really stoked about that.
Not bad. I've seen better, but I'm still impressed. Consider yourself a real Dragonspyre angler, and as such, you deserve to know our biggest secrets. We Dragonspyre anglers don't always combat those pesky sentinels with time and patience. We clear them out with a Banish Sentinel spell, and now so can you. Congratulations, my fishing comrade.
Yes. One more quest, it looks like.
How about putting that Banish Sentinel spell to use? Or are you afraid of a little comradely competition? The first one to catch 3 ember parrotfish and 3 triggerfish wins. Go!
So obviously we're going to start off with Banish Sentinels. Just get those out of here. And now we want to winnow the firefish. And that will bring only the firefish here, which probably won't do much about that, but there's that. And now let's go ahead and charm the fish. And last thing we want to do is send our lure. And then we need to catch 3 of these, so I will be back once I have. Okay, I've got all the triggerfish and 2 out of the 3 ember parrots. Surely it can't be too hard to get a 3rd, right? Oh, guess not. How about that? We love to see it. Well, alrighty then. Back to Yuri's smoke snare. This, in Dragonspyre, is probably the longest stretch of quests in terms of the fishing storyline. I hate them all. I hate all of the Dragonspyre
You
fishing
haven't
quests.
caught all of the fish already, have you? Ah, you win this round, comrade. That's an impressive haul. But you're going to need an aquarium worthy of those magnificent Dragonspyre fish. I want you to have this Dragonspyre aquarium. Consider it your prize. Never let anyone say Yuri's smoke snare is a sore loser. Now then, there are plenty more fish in the lava, as they say. The next fishing competition round will belong to me.
Well, that's very nice, but I'm going to be feeding it to my pet. I hope you don't mind. Just once I can find it. Okay, I guess I can't feed it to my pet, but I can trash it right in front of you, so GG's, Yuri.
Hiya, Wizard, stop by the Commons, would ya? I've heard chatter about a great new place to fish.
And just something to point out before I start the next quest. Look at how much all of this is selling for. It's a lot. And you can see that the Whoppers and small fries, they sell for a lot more, almost double. So definitely try and go for those if you can. So let's start the next quest.
Hiya, Wizard. Glad you came. I've recently caught word of an exciting place to fish, Avalon. And rumor has it a spry lass by the name of Brooke Waterman is making waves amongst the anglers there. With all the lakes, rivers, and ponds there, old Avalon is a fairy tale setting for fishing. You should go to see for yourself. I think you should pay Brooke Waterman a visit in Caliburn and challenge her to a friendly fishing competition.
Well, how about that? Let's go to Caliburn and see what Brooke is all about. I think she's just over here. Is that right? Mm-hmm. All right, what you got for us?
Yes, Lucky Hookline sent you to learn about the fishing in Avalon. And you wish to challenge me to a fishing competition.
Okay, Chris, if you're watching this, her voice actress sounds so familiar. Could you tell me if this is the same as, like, Jackie Whisperwind? That's the one that reminds me most of.
Sorry, I must decline your invitation. You see, there's no possibility you'd ever outfish me. No offense. I'm simply unbeatable. Oh, now I do hope that won't discourage you from fishing in Avalon. Oh, I know. You should challenge my sister, Wren, in Caerleon. You'll find her lesser fishing talents more comparable with your own. Oh, and do tell her I sent you. She'll be charmed, I'm sure.
Or maybe like a higher pitched Ione Virga? I don't know, man. I'm just gonna go to Wren. Wait, it just occurred to me. It's Cat Lady. That's who it is. It's Cat Lady. From that boss from Imperia, and she's apparently also in the new Polaris raid. That one. That's what I know.
Yes, make it quick. I've got a big day of fishing planned. What's that? Brooke sent you? Brooke, the more talented angler? Well, rubbish. If she thinks you're on my level, she is quite mad. Oh, that sister of mine really tangles me up. What do you say we show her what a real fishing competition looks like?
You're not even looking at me.
Swordtail can be found throughout Avalon. They should be easy enough for someone of your, prowess to catch. The real challenge will be catching a William Walleye in High Road. Brooke's never been able to catch a William Walleye. Go on, then.
Well, okay. This bit is going to be very important. I just need to quickly find out where I can get all of this. So, Swordtail and a William Walleye. So, Swordtails are fire rank 1. I can pretty much find them anywhere. Probably just find them right here. And then the William Walleye is a balanced fish that you can only find on the high road. So, the high road in particular, God. God. That one, that's one of the ones that you're going to be resetting the fishing hole like 50 times for. I'm not even joking. That's why I'm making this during zero energy fishing, because it is genuinely that bad, and you are going to see. I can guarantee it. I can guarantee that you are going to see how bad trying to get a William Walleye is. But for now, let's try and get us a Swordtail. Well, the 8th or so sharkfish that I just caught was apparently small fry, so now I have this cool catch of the day badge. Yay! Oh my god. You took forever. What the hell? And so it begins. Will we even be getting any in this pond? Let's find out. Okay, that's depressing. So I caught a mainstream decoy, which is a rank 1 fish, and the William Walleye is a rank 2. So what that means is we can do a bit of winnow action. Like if I were to winnow the myth fish, all of them would go away, right? Because I already winnowed the balance. But if I resummon them, and then obviously take the balance winnow, and then check their ranks, then I can see if any of them even have a chance of being a William Walleye. And that's just how it's done. So got all of those, right? Oh, what is that over there? Looks to me like we have a non-rank 1 fish over there. And we want this one because we know that all the others are mainstream decoy. So if we can get this little guy to just bite on, maybe he needs some encouragement. Okay, chillax. Alright, surely he can't miss that one, right? And it's just like that. It's just like that. Don't you love to see it? Don't you love to see it? And that's done. All I'm saying. No eco. I promise. Alright, what do we got?
It can't be so. You've already caught a swordtail and a William Walleye? Maybe I underestimated your talent. Maybe my sister is right. Perhaps I'm not meant to be an angler after all. I suppose there can't be 2 outstanding anglers in one family. Luckily, my crafting skills cannot be beat. Not like Brooke's. She can't even follow the simplest recipe. No doubt Brooke will find great joy in my fishing failures. When you tell her, be gentle, will you? Perhaps tell her it was down to the wire and you only just beat me by a hair. We wouldn't want to inflate her overblown ego.
Or mine, for that matter. Alright, Brooke, back to you.
Ah, you've returned. How is my sweet little sister? Ha! I knew it. Ren is a subpar angler. Good, good. Perhaps I misjudged you. Are you interested in a real fishing challenge? If you win, I'll teach you a fishing spell I created. If I win, and I will, you acknowledge me as the most outstanding angler of all. First to catch a king mackerel in any Avalon waters, a hamlet in Dundara, a sea ferry in High Road, and a hagfish in the Weird wins. Oh, and do watch out for the hagfish. The Sentinel's and quite feisty. I'll give you a head start. Ready, set, go!
Okay, king mackerel. Yeah, let me just control click all of these fish from the wiki page. Okay, so we need an ice fish, and apparently he can spawn here in Caliburn. So let us just winnow all of these. I should check out Caliburn. You can check them out. Like if you were to control click, it will show you all the fish that can spawn there. And it looks like the king mackerel is the only ice fish that can spawn in the waters here in Caliburn. And that's not a good sign. So let's just start resummoning them until we can find an ice fish. And when we do, we know that since it is not winter, it is a guarantee for it to be a king mackerel. It's also not Wizard101's birthday or Shark Week, so this is a perfect time to go looking for them. Okay, we might be here a while. Alright, buddy boy, what we got? Are you a king mackerel perchance? Okay. Slow down. Just real quick. Okay, you know what? I have spells for this. Hold on. Alright, and there we have it. King mackerel. Rare fish. Love to see it. Let's go ahead and move on to Dundara. Okay, Melusine, sorry to peep on you like this, but I need to find me a hamlet. And the hagfish also spawns here. So if we find a Sentinel, then we know that's what that is. So that is the play. I just got to keep on keeping on, and it looks like we have one. This is not a Sentinel, so this should be the hamlet that we're after. You sure are moving a little slow there, buddy. What'd I tell you? What did I tell you? Got ourselves a hamlet. And we could just keep doing it here. But I want to check and see if I can find hagfish real fast. Preferably here in Dundara. But okay, it looks like the weird is better location. So let's go ahead and find it. So right here by the scurvy skirkers, we got ourselves a couple ponds. So let's go ahead and winnow the deathfish. Does that apply to this pond? I don't know. I don't think it does, but worst comes to worst, I can just use it there. Okay, it does apply to both. Oh, okay, I didn't even need to winnow to know that this was what we were after. Okay. Minor repose lure. The problem is this one's a Sentinel, so it is a little more tricky and less consistent. But I got it. And that thing looks terrifying. Stop coming closer to me. Jeez. Well, we can use the same pond here and then just start winnowing for life. So we can find ourselves a hagfish over here. So, okay, let's just go ahead and reset. Now, I'll tell you what, the sea fairy is the most frustrating fish in this entire world. It's near impossible to find. And also, if you couldn't tell, the only time to ever grind up your fishing is during zero energy fishing, because usually this would be costing me, 10 energy a pop to refill the pond, and 7 energy a pop to winnow. So 17 energy every time I have to reset the pond. This is already like the 6th or 7th time. So whiz, I guess. Okay, we gotta play this smart. Let's go ahead and catch the hagfish first. Just get them out. And to be honest, I really could have been going for this before. Like, I could have gone for the sea fairy and I just gotten these on the way, but that's what y'all should do. I just didn't think to do it. Okay, does that other one phase through the ground in an attempt to get to the sea fairy? It does not. Okay, maybe it thinks it's too far. But all right, this is important. Life lure. I've got to keep an eye on that hagfish over there. All right, please. I got it. Oh my. Got myself a sea fairy. Look how majestic that is. Epic fish. You can see, like, I had to refill the pond so many times just to get that. But I got it. And I beat the tar out of Brook. L dance.
How could it be that you caught a king mackerel, a hamlet, a sea fairy, and a hagfish?
I'm just better, I guess.
Surely you cheated. I bet Lucky Hookline sent the fish to you himself. I'll be having a chat with him about the rules of the game.
Tough. Anyway, banish sentinels too. Gas.
Say there, wizard. I've got another fishing buddy that you simply have to meet. Come see me in the commons.
And this is going to be the last one, actually, as of right now. I don't know why they stopped adding fishing after Chrysalis. There aren't any quests at Chrysalis as far as I'm aware. But there are fish there. So let's go ahead and talk to Lucky.
Good to see you, friend. I heard you and the Waterman sisters had quite a competitive fishing challenge over there in Avalon. Fishing tends to bring out the competitor in folks. Which is why I'm always on the lookout for new places to fish. As it happens, a fishing buddy of mine tells me he's discovered a new place to fish that's been quite lucrative for him, Azteca. He says it's a veritable treasure trove there. If you want to get in on that, go speak with Alejandro de la Paz in Salt Meadow Swamp.
Alright, I got, what is this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fishing chips before I got a single swordtail, just so we're clear. You know what I'm saying? Now, the spell that you get at the end of this questline here in Azteca is not super important for if you're trying to go for code wands, but this is where you get the spell Buoy Chests, and it's just really helpful. It just doubles the chance. So, let's start on it.
Hola, what do you... mil perdones. Forgive me. I was just startled by your frightening appearance. Can I help you with something? Lucky Hookline sent you. Mucho gusto. No doubt then he's told you all about how I've discovered fishing here in Azteca, no? It is all true. Don't bother asking the local. Tell me, did Lucky also mention that what I've caught here has made me filthy stinking rich?
How about it?
The waters of Azteca are an abundant bounty, if you know how to fish them. I can show you how, but you must first prove that you are worthy. Catch axolotl in the Zocalo, Piraptha in Mangrove Marsh, and the infamous Chupacarpe here in Salt Meadow Swamp for good measure. Show me you can catch those prized Aztecan fish, and I'll be willing to share with you a very valuable fishing secret. Buena suerte.
Well, the Chupacarp is right here in the Salt Meadow Swamp, so that is what I'm going to try to get first. Let's just look at it. Okay, it's a life fish, rank 3. Okay, so, you know the drill. Okay, it only took a detour to Mushu and training a whole different spell, but we got the Chupacarp. And hey, first try, I got the Paraptor. Okay, I tell you this much, that level 6 matters so much. I would not have been able to catch some of these fish without getting all the way to level 6, so it's worth the grind. Definitely worth the grind. It will take you a lot less time to get that juicy buoy chest spell if you go and do it. So let's go ahead and finish this fishing venture up for good.
Monstro! Ayúdame!
Okay, chill.
It's just you, Wizard. Sorry about that. I'm probably never going to get used to your gruesome appearance.
Okay.
Anyhow, you have proven yourself an admirable angler, and one that is worthy of learning precious fishing secrets. You see, my friend, I did not become the fabulously affluent fisherman you see before you by catching mere fish alone. I mean, sure, I'll sell the occasional fish for a handful of gold here and there, but the real money is in the treasure chests. Right now, you're probably saying to yourself, por supuesto, Alejandro, everyone knows treasure chests have good loot, you handsome devil. And my reply is yes, but I can show you how to increase your chance of fishing one out of the water, you disgusting, bald-faced beast.
Dude, I mean, this spell detonates a star, and I'm really considering using it on your face right now.
Since you and I are amigos, it would be my honor to bestow upon you my most valuable fishing secret, the buoy chests spell. May it bring you as much good fortune as it has me. Of course, I do have other fishing spells too, but those you'll have to pay for.
And by other fishing spells, he means the exact opposite of what we just got, which sinks all the chests to the bottom. I personally wouldn't pick that up unless you're like collecting fish, but that is going to finally wrap this up. I've spent like 2 hours recording. My hard drive is going to thank me after I delete all this footage from it. So, thank y'all for watching. I have been Ice Gold. If you've watched this far, comment 51 times for the algorithm. But yeah, like, subscribe, leave like 51 comments for the algorithm for this super long video, and I will see you all later.